Zach Jones is a happy-go-lucky 9-year-old, with one big exception. He has severe food allergies.
I'm allergic to milk, like all dairy products, eggs, stuff like that, and then tree nuts, peanuts, and probably other nuts, like walnuts and almonds.
Jones is so allergic to these foods that if someone else ate some peanuts and touched him, Jones would have a reaction.
Well, I would start getting itchy, and then I'll have like red hives, and my skin would get red. And then I'll have to take some Benadryl or get a wipe and wipe it off.
Jones' little brother Cole has some allergies too. Recently, their mom, Sylvia, was exploring some alternative therapies. A chiropractor in Escondido told her about an allergy treatment called bioallergenics.
And so I asked him what that was, and he told me it was a laser treatment that eliminated allergies. And I asked him, I had never heard about this before, and I was just curious. And he told me he had a 100% success rate.
So Jones brought Zach in.
He performed laser treatment on my son. So my son sat on a chair, and it was just a little pen with a blue light, and he just, went over on top of his skull, his different points, that they have.
After the therapy, the chiropractor told Jones that in 2 days, Zach could eat eggs. Just to be on the safe side, Jones brought Zach in to see his allergist.
You ready for the summer?
Dr. Michael Welch checked Zach's sensitivity to eggs, and it was off the charts. Sylvia Jones was furious.
You're listening to a professional, and they're telling you this, and you get your hopes up. And then when it doesn't happen, when it didn't work, I was literally sitting in the office, on Facebook making a comment because I didn't want to cry in front of my son, although I had a knot in my throat, because parents are desperate.
Jones filed a formal complaint with the California Board of Chiropractic Examiners. Dr. Welch has been treating patients with allergies for more than 30 years. Even with all of his experience and expertise, Welch says he would never say he could cure someone.
There's no such thing as cure at this point. A lot of exciting things in the pipeline, but nothing that we can call a cure now. It's just simple avoidance and treatment of a reaction if it accidentally happens.
Welch says it's irresponsible and dangerous for chiropractors to claim they can treat or cure food allergies.
If you came to me with back pain and wanted me to work on your back for an orthopedic problem, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to send you to somebody who knows how to deal with that and who's been trained in that. The training that chiropractors and others of that ilk who have really are not trained in the area of clinical immunology, clinical allergy, clinical pathophysiology of true food allergy. They shouldn't be treating that kind of stuff.
The chiropractor who performed the laser procedure on Zach Jones wouldn't agree to be interviewed. So we instead turned to this chiropractor in Pacific Beach.
Deep breath in and all the way out.
Dr. Brian Stensler operates Dream Wellness with a clinic in Pacific Beach and one in Del Mar. Stensler concedes the story about what a chiropractor did to Zach Jones is disturbing.
People could refer to that as malpractice. I'm not saying that this chiropractor malpractice. I'm not an attorney. I don't know all the facts. What I'm saying is it would not make me very happy if the situation reversed. It would not happen in my office, that I can assure you. And anytime a chiropractor puts somebody's health in danger, it makes the rest of our profession look bad.
The controversial use of lasers has prompted the California Board of Chiropractic Examiners to take action. It has a new regulation that will take effect in mid-July. The rule is aimed at improving consumer safety. It also prohibits the use of lasers outside the chiropractic scope of practice, including the laser treatment of allergies.
It's hard for me to comment on the lasers. It's not part of our standard of care. It's not something that I would do. As a chiropractor, I focus on the function of the nerve system and how the body adapts to the stress.
Zach Jones is still upset about his laser treatment. He'd like to give the chiropractor he saw a piece of his mind.
I would say to him, it didn't work, and you lied to my family, and it's just really disappointing, and you shouldn't do that again.
Zach's mom, Sylvia, wouldn't pull any punches either.
He can't do this. It's dangerous. I'm sorry. It's just dangerous to do this. You're putting kids' lives at risk.